Cal, how different a challenge is this defensively?
Well, they're all a little bit different, but I think their backs and the strength of their football team. I think the tight end is number 83 is really a good football player, does a lot. They've had some injuries throughout the line and with quarterbacks, but they're going to do what they like to do. We've got to be really good at the point of attack and make sure that we're gang tackling.
Are their quarterbacks much different? Did they do that much different depending on who's in there?
I think in every game they've done some things differently. You look at last week with Washington State, they got beat up a little bit, and so there was a ton of wildcat. So, you kind of are preparing for a lot of different things.
They did run that Sparky, they call it, down like a third of their plays. You anticipate a lot more of that?
You can, yeah, I think so. I mean, they've got two good backs who run it. Balaj is good, and they do a nice job with it.
I know you guys mentioned you were going to simplify things going into the Cal game on defense. Do you feel like you're able to add some more things back, or are you guys still keeping it pretty simple?
Yeah, I think the way we play, and as young as we are in certain positions, I think the simpler the better. So we will try and do that.
Arion got pulled in the second half against Cal, and then now he's listed second on the 2 deep on the depth chart. What was behind that decision?
Just playing guys.
How has he responded to that?
He's been fine.
You guys said that this group is against Cal showed a lot of effort, especially in the second half. Their GPS effort charts or whatever registered a lot of high numbers, higher than normal.
Great. I have high numbers too.
Does that translate for what you're looking for?
I think they went out and we gave up some early touchdowns that we shouldn't give up, and then they settled back down and got a little momentum.
Another good week of practice. We seem to hear that a lot of weeks, and the execution isn't there. What do you say over the next 2 days to get the execution to be there on Saturday?
Well, it's again, we got another chance tomorrow morning. Come out and practice, and it's just everybody doing their job, knowing, understanding their fits with the pass game, run game, whatever it is.
Mark was saying that Dye and Schooler, the good news is they're playing pretty well for you guys. The bad news is they're freshmen.
Yep.
How do you balance kind of the future you guys have with the frustration of the present?
Well, I don't know. I mean, look, we're going out and we're going to coach our butts off for it, whether a kid's a senior or a freshman. We've got some young players that are pretty good football players, we think, besides those two. And we got some older guys like Henry that have shown great leadership. So, it's a combination of everything. You got to keep building every week, trying to get better and better.
I know you're probably tired of hearing this question or this form of question asked, but because the defense is so young, how much have you tried to champion them and make sure that they don't get discouraged having your fifth?
Well, I think, that's part of being a competitor. Either you're a competitor or not, and we talk about all those things all the time. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.